song. How you know my song? Yeah! Touchdown! Yeah! Touchdown! How you feeling?
Come on over here.
Bobby, you are not playing. The phone lines are going crazy. All I gotta say is, enough said. Welcome to Jamaica, Bobby.
Why? Me granny. Yo, Jamaica, the whole of Jamaica, no come look ya. Hey, someone no cover on the eye, no don't want to look. You cover your eye them. On if you look. Look at what we have become. Listen, man. Listen, let me do my disclaimer first before people start get offended on these things here, sir. This is SouFLoTV. Welcome back to SouFLoTV, everybody. It is your host with the most, and this is a commentary session. Yes, I don't know how me do my thing, reasoning with intelligence. So just cock your ears them that way, yeah, and listen keenly. Some of there, I sit down and I chill out and I scroll through social media. I'm trying to find something to engage my audience, interesting topics and these things. And of lately, we have been discussing how Jamaica has changed as a place, how Jamaica's culture has changed as the world is changing around us. So I am watching our little island Jamaica and our customs and norms changing into things that, you know, them never too customary and too normal before. That's what we are come to talk about today. So there I was. I see a man jump out of a car, a brown man, and I see everybody gathered around, and the people were saying when they gathered around, who this? Who this? Some of the people them running and saying, this is Chris Brown, and they are running down the man with their cell phones and their cameras and their phones and all kinds of things. And other people were saying, who this? Who this? Some people are saying, I know Chris Brown that man, but here what? None of them never seen Chris Brown before, so there was no way for them to tell if it was Chris Brown or not. But from me look upon the person, me say, hold up, that's Bobby Lytes. Who is Bobby Lytes? Trina cousin. Who is Trina? Enough people still don't know. So we have to put people in the know before we go forward with this. This is where I stick my disclaimer before I go forward. So, I am not one of the people who hold things against people, whether it is your sexuality, your skin color, your preference in anything at all. I demand respect, and I give respect, and I get respect in return. I respect people that respect me. I show love to people that show love to me. I am not a hypocrite, and I'm not going to pretend to be one. Me living a foreign most of the years, most of the days of the year, so I work in foreign. So people and their sexuality and these things don't bother me because I work right next to them every day, and I can't go to work and say I'm not treating a patient because this patient is gay. I can't go to work and say I am not working with this fellow therapist or this nurse or this doctor because they have a certain sexual preference that I am not a part of or don't like. I can't do it. So I'm not going to come on social media and encourage people to be hypocrites either. In other words, then, I am the kind of person who believes in live and let live. Also, I am only here because I just reached upon earth the other day, and I'm trying to figure life out like everybody else. Therefore, I am not God Almighty. So I cast no judgment, and I can't be judge, juror, and executioner for nobody else. I have to live my life for me because it is only my life that God is going to say one day, give accounts for your sins, SouFLo, and him a go pull up the little book with my name in it and my list of things I have done. I will not be held accountable for other people's life and lifestyles. Therefore, they are not a concern to me. Right? Alright then. So live and let live and respect people and go about your business. That is the format we're coming from. Now, let's move forward. The little book and something about God and the Bible and these things is what my granny did tell me, you know. So me hold on to them thing there. Call it quashi and call it religious fanatics or whatever you want to call it, and them thing that we grow with. So anyhow, back to customs and norms. There I was. Cause you know, this whole river rafting thing in Jamaica, where the girl them with the big body in tongues and them bending over and shaking it really hard, and they are gyrating, and some of them look good too, you know. But me not look, cause me not know who is who, cause I see a video the other day of a individual sitting there by the river, and my Jamaican brother who have a raft and give massages was saying, you want a massage, babes? I'll do it for you, you know. Matter of fact, I'll do it for free. And the person said, I can do it for myself. And the Jamaican rafter says, no man, but you're not doing it right. Let me show you the right way how to do it. And next thing me hear the person say, I bet you he didn't know I was a trance. And me say, rasclat. So that means some of the man them probably done rub down some man where them think that woman, and some you know, you see how the thing get confusing down there on the river. Alright, sir. So with that said, back to the Bobby Lytes story now. Cause Bobby, big up yourself, you're brave. Because enough people heard about Jamaica and how you have to run like 10 Batman when time the people them get cross, and how Jamaica is such a homophobic country, and if you go there and they find out that you're gay, you're gonna have to run to save your life. And thank you, Bobby Lytes, for going to Jamaica and for having a grand old time on camera and for showing the world that Jamaica is not what they think it is. Maybe it used to be like this back in the day, but it is no longer like this. And this is actually a stigma that has hurt Jamaica on the international scene for quite some time now. I remember one Jamaican YouTuber slash journalist who was in the US at a red carpet affair, and as he tried to talk to the stars of a major movie slash play, the first thing them ask him when him stick out him microphone, them say, y'all stop killing gay people in Jamaica yet? And the poor brother didn't know what to say. Remember, you know, it's a major movie thing, and the man go on them red carpet something, and at that them ask him first, right? So this is how they use this against us. See, when the truth of the matter is, and I've been telling people for a long time, me there Jamaican see them enough time already, and me just turn me head the next way and go about me business, cause them business is not my business. And like me say, live and let live. So there was Bobby Lytes on the river, on the bank, on the raft, and you know, me say to myself, you know, me say, I wonder if Bobby Lytes come down and forget one of the massage them. But here the funny part now, who I got brave enough to massage him? Because none of them man they can give Bobby Lytes no rub down there, else a hell and powder house down there, you know. Him have to go take him off and take the wings of the morning and fly away. But I was waiting to see. That did not stop Bobby Lytes though from getting on a raft and from enjoying himself, and it did not stop the man who appeared to look like a Rasta man. Him never appeared to look like no twist up fenke dread. Him beard thick. You know, like one of them man there from up a Bubble Hill where swingy broom them. Yes, him beard thick, all him beard ras up and locks up. And he was the one who was rafting down the river with Bobby Lytes on the raft, and he did not say anything. Him never say like one time gone, yo, you can't come on my raft, you know, dog. You know, Jamaica has really changed, because back in the day, Bobby Lytes had gone down to that river and had tried to get on that raft. What would have really had happened was, it would have been something that, well, we would have to tell you about it, because we never have cell phone back then, so nobody couldn't really dare see where they happen, right? But you know, when time mango stay down banana walk, it would have been one of them kind of story there. But today, if we fast forward to today, you see Bobby Lytes in all his glory, dancing. Oh my God, that is my song. How did they know that was my song? How did y'all know that was my song? And he is turning up. A turn up, then call it. No, he was enjoying himself right there in Jamaica, right there on the beach with a lot of, not no beach, on the river, on the raft, with a lot of people around him, and a man who appears to look like a Rastaman. Me nah say him a Rastaman, me say he carries a Rastaman appearance. Rafting down the river with Bobby Lytes on the back of the raft. Alright, so Bobby Lytes was seen again over there dancing and carrying on, and I hear people in the background egging him on. Go ahead, Bobby, go ahead, you doing your thing, Bobby, you the truth, Bobby, you for real, Bobby, you the real one, Bobby. And then me turn and see Jamaican women also there enjoying his presence. I noticed one of the women them look like, Sherika, you better stop, you know. You better stop, cause when the boy a gone back a foreign, we them a come look for Tappy. Sherika said, me no care, me a dance, me like him. And then Bobby turned around and look and see said the woman was not having a joyous time. So he said something to her like, why you looking like that? Why you looking like you shy or you scared? Come here, give me a hug. And one of them run over and give him a hug, and the next one said, give me a hug too. And then run over and give him a hug too. And then he went back to his dancing and gyrating and carrying on. It did get a little bit different later on, because as the video footages kept on coming out, I said to myself for the first one, well, he is properly attired, you know, but nobody no go a river. Go pan raft and have a long pants and, you know, dress shirt and these things, which is how he first appeared. The next video clip where me see, I see Bobby Lytes in a something where look like panties. Yes, panties. And I see the Jamaican man them zooming in, and I hear in the background, but how the rascal at this? Me hear somebody say, how the God Almighty rascal at this? But nobody, and I mean nobody, none of the shatter them, none of the bad man them, none of the rasta them, none of the holy Emmanuel them, none of them never did the fi say, oi, that can't go on down here. Them couldn't do it. Why? Because it's 2023. Jamaica's customs and norms have changed. The things that Jamaica used to take for normal, them not normal again. And the things them that were forbidden to be done back in the day, they are done on a regular basis today. That is all my commentary is here to say. Now let me go back to the Bobby Lytes something. So there he was, attired in one little piece of skimpy something, doing whole heap of bend over and gyrating. And again, this time, it was a next Jamaican brother now. Very, very dark skinned brother, but him did a smile so wide that all you see was white teeth. You see the person who zoom in upon the brother their face, you're wicked. You're wicked. Somebody say you shall not see the gates of heaven. Because you're exposing the brother for the rest of the country to see. Say him did they enjoying the presence of Bobby Lytes. Shout out to the Jamaican people though, because in the comment section I see all of them saying stuff like, what you did expect the brother to do? What you want him do? Him couldn't do nothing. Then I see somebody else say, it's 2023. You don't really need to get over this shit. The next person say, hold on there. I don't see nothing wrong here. The only thing I see is a brother making an honest living to go feed him family. The next person say, well, I see y'all are still promoting hate. Because why would you want to zoom in on his face as he was smiling when all he is doing is his job? He is accommodating some tourists. Him not have no say as how the tourists them come. The tourists are the tourists, and the tourists bring the tourist dollars, and we need the tourist dollars to pay with bills and feed our family. Right. So here we are again looking at this fiasco on the beach. What it turns out it looks like is they were doing some filming for one of these reality shows, and they chose Jamaica for it. But you know, the typical Jamaican, them are gonna go up on social media now and say stuff like, oh, this and that and this, and if me did this couldn't go on a yard, and look what we turning out, and which part the bad man them did there, and what the Rasta them did there, and we not condone them something there Jamaica and all that. I've been telling people, you know. I've been telling them for the longest. I say half of them Jamaican, the way you see talking, they don't live in Jamaica, them live outside of Jamaica, and them go Jamaica like once every 5 years. And then them sit down pan line now and spew all this stuff and make it seem like, say, that is the climate in Jamaica when it is not. I have seen countless people whose sexual preference and orientation is worn on the outside blatantly for all to see, and them land in a Jamaica and them go about them business and nobody bother them, right? So at the end of the day, this is not about Bobby Lytes really. I'm just using Bobby Lytes' time in Jamaica and time on the raft to show the world that Jamaica is not this whole homophobic, hateful place that you think that it is, because maybe it was like that one time, but it is not like that again, and it has not been that way for quite some time. If you haven't been to Jamaica in a while, I suggest you take a trip to Jamaica. Yes, book your ticket, get on a plane, and land on the rock and have as much fun as you can. Of course, you're going to have those people who are talking about them want to come back up Jamaica, you know. You're going to have some people that are going to talk about portals of demons opening and loose on the land. And they're going to talk about how agenda is being pushed. But let me tell you the truth. The truth is that Jamaicans kill off Jamaicans by the thousands. Every year, we comfortably pass over 1,100 Jamaicans murdered, killed. And we're not talking about car accident, we're not talking about sickness and death, we're not talking about aging out, getting old and dying. We just talk about the people them a kill off them one another. Yes? So when them start talk about godliness and cleanliness and all these things to you, now make them fool you. When them start talk about when we not in and what we don't do, now make them fool you. Cause everybody tattoo up, tongue bore up, girl freaky, 2 man and 20 man and all these things. She suck body and she nyam pum pum and all these things. Everybody look like them either bisexual or thinking about it. The place just wild. Jamaica just change away. Big up to the people them who still holding the old order, but you hold it for your own life. You're not out here trying to police anybody else's life, right? And for the people them who are online, who keep on spewing all this hate and trying to fly up the Jamaican flag back at it and make it look like, say, that's the climate of Jamaica, I lie them a tell. Because trust me, Jamaica have them own bag of Bobby Lytes. And don't lie me I tell, we see them all the time. Jamaica have their own Bobby Lytes. Now somebody says SouFlo. Bobby Lytes go up on the river there and go carry on with himself, right? And nobody no said nothing to him, and nobody did nothing to him. And I said to myself, say, but I wonder if it was a Jamaican who live in a Jamaica that went where Bobby Lytes went and tried to enjoy himself on the river raft there, what would that take place down there? Them would have run him? Them would have shun him? Them would have gone him, or would he have a nice day? I don't know. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Because one thing me know about Jamaican boy, if he come from foreign, he better than where you have a yard. That's how a whole heap of them perception is. Foreign mind with local body. A long time it a go on. But anyhow, big up to me Jamaican them, and big up to Bobby Lytes and his crew who came into Jamaica and showed the rest of the world, say Jamaica is not that hateful, homophobic place that the world makes it out to be. I left this here right here, so the end. I will catch you on the next video and next time. Big up on yourself. Walk good and walk with God. I am out.